Are you looking for a fun and creative present to give to your loved one? Well, guess what? I got you. Hello, my name is Mia Johnson, and today I'm going to show you how to make a paper heart. The reason I chose this topic is because I like to be creative, and making a paper heart is easy and fun. It is also a great present to give to your family and friends. There are 3 steps in enjoying this process. The first step is to gather and assemble your materials. The second step is to walk you through step-by-step instructions. And the third step is to review your main steps and enjoy your end result. The materials you will need for this process is simply paper and scissors. Okay, for the first step, you're going to grab a corner of your paper and fold it diagonally so it can meet the other end of the paper. After this step, you should have a triangle with a little excess on the bottom. You're then going to cut off the excess of the paper and disregard it when finished. Make sure you practice scissor safety when using the scissors at all times. Keep the scissors away from all parts of your body. Unfold your paper and fold your paper in half horizontally. Rotate your paper vertically and repeat the last step. You can do this by folding your paper in half. Make sure you go over your creases multiple times to make sure you will be able to see the lines clearly in the future. This will help you out in the following steps. Unfold your paper. You should have 4 even sections. You're then going to take the bottom portion of the paper and fold it to meet the halfway point of your paper. The halfway point is the middle line of your paper. Flip your paper over. Make sure the bottom portion of your paper is the thicker side, while the top portion of your paper is the thinner side. You're then going to take the right corner of your paper and fold it so it meets the halfway point. This forms a triangle. Repeat this step on the other side by taking the bottom left corner of your paper and meeting it to meet the halfway point as well. And this is what your paper looks like so far. Go ahead and flip your paper over. You should have a pocket located at the bottom of your paper. Now you're going to take the top right corner of your paper and fold it to meet the halfway point. This will create a flap. After folding it, repeat this process on the other side. You can do this by taking the top left corner of your paper and folding it to meet the halfway point. This will create a huge triangle in the center of your paper with 2 flaps on each side. Once again, make sure the pocket is facing towards you. Okay, this is what your paper looks like so far. Now you're going to take the top right corner of the flap and fold it to meet the left bottom corner of the flap. Repeat this process on the other side by taking the left top corner of the flap and folding it to meet the bottom right corner of that flap. And that is what your paper looks like so far. You're now going to rotate your paper so the pocket is now located at the top with the flaps at the bottom. Take the bottom point of your paper and fold it to meet the top point. Make sure you fold it halfway and form a crease in the middle of the paper. Make sure this crease is good as it will help the folding process in the next step. You're then going to tuck the bottom point of the paper into the little pocket that we did previously. You should now have 2 flaps in the bottom of your heart. Take that flap and put your finger in between the flap and press down. This will form 2 mini triangles with the flap. That's what your paper should look like so far. Okay, you're now going to take the top right corner of your paper and fold it to meet the midway point of that flap. This will form a mini triangle at the top. You will repeat this on the left side as well by taking the top left corner of your paper and folding it down to meet the halfway point. Fold the top of your paper only by a little bit to make sure you have nice rounded edges. I just taught you how to make a paper heart with a simple and easy process. There were 3 main steps in this process. The first step was gathering and assembling your materials. The second step was to walk you through a step-by-step instructions. The third step was to review the main steps and enjoy your end result. And that's how you make a paper heart. Anybody have any questions on how to make a paper heart?